This is all fucked up.
Oh, who is that?
Who's what?
The new member of on the server.
What do you mean? Is there a new member?
Literally, in general, that it says Jobs just showed up.
Oh, I didn't see. Oh, isn't that... Oh yeah, it's the... Wait, maybe she saw my stream. Pyro, it's the one that was in our...
Yeah,
What's it
I'm
called? In
joining
our...
right now.
Yeah, hey,
Okay.
hey Gaps. Pyro, it's the... You remember her? She was in our team as well.
Caps?
Mhm.
Yeah, I do.
She joined the
Oh,
Discord.
it's been a while since I've heard of her.
Yeah, me too.
What's she been up to?
You can ask her, she just joined the Discord.
Just living in general.
Just vibing, having a good time.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm still setting up the... What is it called? The... I forgot what it's called. The stream things. So that you can see who's talking. Chats. Wow, it's been a long time since the Ritz token has been on here. I thought we would finally be complete again today, but maybe next week if Mato can, or if Phantom can make it.
Yeah.
Wait, Jax, can you try talking? Or Karen, can you try talking?
Yes, hello.
Okay, please. There we go. Let me make this a bit more pretty. I've been doing okay, Gaps. Thanks for asking. Other people is Spyro as well. You probably remember him, and the other ones you don't know probably.
Why? What are you doing? You're such a child.
What?
He's being a child.
What did he do?
He's being a child. Check the.
I just
He's like who? Question mark. We were like talking about you in general chat. It's like who?
I just
It's not even that funny, man. Gosh.
It was funny for me. Leave me alone.
Oh god. Let's get it. Alright.
Okay. I'm just trying to...
Let's be nerds now.
Oh my god.
Who asked?
Well, it's gonna look a
Man,
bit
you changed a
sketchy.
lot. I mean, instead of being like, how old were you when we first met? I was like 16, you were 17, right, Adam?
Probably, yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. I'm 20 now, so I think we've all changed quite a lot.
Yeah, probably. Probably did. Well, everyone in the Roll 20?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Jax looks even more ominous now that I'm back.
I'm gonna
one eye
roll a
missing.
20.
It's got one eye missing, one eye. Oh,
Let's
well,
go.
that's pretty good.
Let me see if this is fine. I'll zoom in a bit. Okay, well, we'll start where we left off last week. Jax, can you give me a recap of... Actually... Actually, I feel like it's better not to do a recap because there's so many new people meeting each other that you're gonna recap a lot of things while talking to each other anyway. So yeah, we'll just start off where we left last week, which is the morning of the day after everything happened. Um, if I remember correctly, you basically don't have anything on you at this point, Jax, except for some rags that were given to you um, by Kane. Well, a part of his cape, really, that was around him. And I think the last thing that you guys decided was to go and venture off to find a village. Is that correct?
Yeah, wait, you know on my body? You know how you said there was like
Mhm.
the divide, like the half? Is that visible? Like, is that noticeable? Or is it
The half what? The half of what? What do you
like the
mean?
half, like the split in like the face and stuff?
Um, it's less noticeable at this point. Your aura in general is more like uh, you've come far since the moment that you were actually like split, but the scars are still there. But at this point, like the energy that is being put off by both sides of your body is basically the same, which is this like softly pulsating red energy. But from your eyes, it's the most visible still, while one of them is just kind of like scarred and burned still, uh, with like this intense like red energy. The other one is more just like softly, like the eye itself is still intact within it, if that makes sense. And it's more just like a red glow, like everywhere else in your body. It's almost like one of your eyes had like was like punctured, and the energy within is like started like spilling out of it, if that makes sense. While the rest of your body contains that energy as well, but it's more just in the background. Is that a good enough
Okay,
description?
that's a pretty in-depth description. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Did we set off to go to the village?
Mm-hmm.
Cause wait, do I still? Oh wait, shit. Do I have my mask? Was that taken off me as well?
Yeah, that was probably taken off you. I think
Oh, we had
everything was taken
nothing.
off you.
Sick.
Yeah. Well, unless there is anything you wanted to do before you left.
I might try and make something up to try and cover my face, but I don't know whether it'd be in a cave.
All you really have for materials right now is, well, Kane's Kane's cloak that he
Oh
already
yeah,
put
yeah, yeah.
around you. But besides
Oh,
that,
I
you
remember that.
none of you really have anything. Wait, I think no, even Kane doesn't have his weapons with him.
We'd just be going in as like cloaked figures and a robot. It's really shady. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to though, won't we?
It's up to you. You will see as you are thinking about these things. Maybe you're like both of you are getting ready after Kane has wrapped this cloak of his around him, and you will see that in the midst of Kane starting to like pack, or wait, you don't have anything to pack. I guess starting to remove any of the tracks that were there as he was doing the day before as well. He will just suddenly freeze and kind of stare into this distance with his back towards you.
And that's just been the thing that I picked up on. He's done that multiple times.
Not in this way.
Oh.
It's definitely more abrupt than anything he's done before. Usually um, he would inform you, I guess, if something happens, or he would be more like, oh, something is there. He would still be pretty robotic, but this is it seems like he is completely frozen in the way that he is standing. It's almost like unnatural as well. It's not like he's standing in a very like comfortable position, like completely right up. It's like he was starting to bend over, and now it's like in a 45-degree angle.
Does he look like tired? Is he like getting like exhausted? Has he slept this whole time?
If you
Does he need to sleep?
do you want to like get closer to him? Or...
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to like interact with Kane with thingy not being here, because I don't know what you'd want
Mm,
to say. But
yeah, as you get a bit closer to him, you notice that his eyes seem to be, or well, he doesn't really have eyes, but normally there's like a softly pulsating, like yellow orangish glow that comes out of him. But at this point, it's just empty.
so there's no like glowing in his eyes that
Mhm.
there usually is.
Yeah.
When he's sort of like doing tasks, is he like slower when he does them
Right now,
or anything?
he's just not doing anything. He's just standing there. Like
Is
he
he just like sleeping? Can I just like tap him on the face, see if he reacts?
hmm Yeah, you give a knock on his outer shell of like a robotic, or the metal that surrounds him, and you hear like actually a surprisingly hollow sound within. However, there's no response from Kane.
Oh no, this is very bad. Can I try shaking him more aggressively? Maybe like just like on the shoulders.
hmm Yeah, you as you start to shake him, make me a strength check actually to see if you can like
Oh god, this is gonna
shake him at all.
It's gonna go bad. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you try to like shake him back and forth, but he's really heavy, so like you can't even like you're just pushing against like a stone mountain or something like that. Like it's not moving at all. But he's also not responding to whatever you're trying to do.
I can't just leave Kane. I can't just leave him here. Can I just say his name, like Kane?
Yeah, there's no answer.
Can I try like moving him somewhere? Like picking him up and moving him?
Yeah, where do you wanna try to move him?
Maybe just in like a bush, so at least he's safe, I guess.
Yeah, I think given enough time, it might be like, especially with your low strength, it will take you some time, probably like half the day to try to get him there because of his like pure size. But maybe you get like some sticks and you like put it on the ground and start rolling him towards the bush. So like eventually you can successfully move him in a like, especially since it's so close by, uh, and try your best to cover him up in the bush if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, just try and cover him with like the leaves and stuff.
Yeah, there is no reaction from him. He mostly remained in like the similar position that he froze in the first place. And
When he froze, what was he doing before it? Was he like...
he was cleaning up the tracks from the camp that was here.
Then as soon as he did it, or did he leave the task like incomplete?
It was incomplete like halfway through it. Suddenly
That's very odd.
froze.
Yeah, I want to hide it. I want to make sure he's okay at least.
Yeah, you can put him in the bush.
And how well are the sharks covered up? Do they need to be covered up more?
Before, if I remember correctly, before you went to sleep the day before, Kane went like a bit slower than you and made sure that at least like an hour from here, like an hour walk of the tracks until this place were removed. So you can finish quickly what he started of removing the tracks of the camp as well. But there isn't really much else to see that anyone was here. And there isn't any tracks leading towards this place in the first place, so it would be really hard for anyone to find this. Or at least anyone who's following you to find this.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna, so if I go to the tracks now, I'm gonna try and find, wait, what time is it? Like, how close is it to, night or whatever?
Probably around like 2 p.m., something like that. I assume that you woke up early. Feeling pretty shitty. Probably. Well, actually, you went to sleep, so I guess you feel pretty rested, I guess. Not like a great night of sleep, but it's something.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for some food, like probably berries in particular if we're in a forest. I don't know where we are actually. Where are we again?
You kinda, when you ran away from the village, you started going towards the north, but then quickly noticed that the mountains kinda bent towards the, which would be the, well, actually you went towards the west and then it bent towards the north. So now you're bending actually like back towards the ocean, going kind of like up into the island. I can show the map if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, will probably be easiest.
Wait, or is this memory I should like? Is this stuff I should know from memory?
You knew where. You have a pretty good idea of this specific place. You probably don't know like where exactly you are on the island, but you know where you came from and like where the first island was. So you know like the things. I assume that you know the things. How do you call it? Defined by each other. I don't know. I forgot how to say it, but like because you know one place, you know how far another place is from there, basically. So you know you came from Eagles Peak, and then you went to the first village, which is somewhere here, and then you kind of escaped in this direction, but then eventually kind of turned back, and now you're kind of heading in towards the ocean again. You can see it probably in the distance as you're on a bit higher ground, and you notice that the vegetation and the ground is becoming similar to where you were around Haven, which is kind of this vast beach-like area, but it's more like it's where the grass kind of goes over into the beach, so it's this like sandy terrain, but still like some grass and some like small trees spread out over it, kind of like dunes, but less sandy.
Okay. Would it be easy to find food here, or would that be quite?
There's enough. There's enough forest to it that, especially for an experienced hunter like you, that it shouldn't be that much of a problem. You can make me just a general survival check if you want to see if you.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
How well you do at doing that. Yeah, that's good enough. It's not ideal. It's not like you find a deer to hunt here, but you can find some berries. You can find some nuts. Good enough to keep going for now.
Okay. Cool. And it's still pretty early in the day. I would just like to look around the area, and see if I can see any sort of like small villages or anything of interest that could lead me somewhere.
Yeah, as you start walking around like a bit, maybe towards the cliffside to get a better view of things, you see there is one village in the distance, at least, near the ocean as well. It looks kind of similar to Haven, but it's a bit on a bit more flat terrain, and even from this distance, you can tell that it's not as militarized, is I guess the best word to say it, because Haven was like a clearly well guarded town with like high walls that could be seen from far away, while this is more like I guess like a farmer village or something like that. It's bigger than the average village, but smaller than like a city or anything like that. That's really the only one that you can see from your position. But if you want, you can try climbing a bit higher to get an even better view of the entire landscape, or anything else that.
Yeah, yeah. I'll try and get like a little bit of further investigation on that, but I don't want to like reveal myself yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, then at that point, I think you will have a pretty good idea of this entire area. I'll put like a circle around it, especially from investigating it throughout the day. Um, you would basically see all, like you're around here, and you can basically, from the top of these like hills, see mostly in all of these directions. Um, it's a pretty clear day, and you see that the village is around here, where the yellow circle is. Besides that, there's like a mountain range over here. You see some fishing boats, all the way on the coast as well, that look a bit bigger than like normal sloops or other things that you would see near Haven. Um, Besides that, you see some boats further in the ocean as well, probably coming from Eagle's Peak. You see Eagle's Peak still in the distance, surrounded by the mist that always was around it.
Obviously, I can't see the structures then from here. No.
You can see the other side of the like cliff, maybe all the way in the distance. You see
Yeah.
like, but yeah, it's hard to really recognize any specific parts of it.
They said that they were talking about a fog that was getting bigger before, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see from here if if it looks any worse?
Make me a perception check.
Don't know how far it is.
Oof, that is a really good perception check though. I think you would be able to tell that it definitely hasn't gotten smaller, but I don't think you had investigated it enough to to know the like full extent of it.
Yeah.
But you definitely notice, like from standing from this point, that it takes up almost half of the mountain at this point, which is at least a really big part, and you're pretty sure like this isn't less than it was before, unless like you missed
Yes,
everything.
it's not getting smaller.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's useful. Okay, so I'm like here. Did you say?
yeah. I think probably you climbed up this like ridge over here to get a better view of things.
And
I can put a circle where Haven was as well. Do like that.
whereabouts is Kane?
Kane is just like down the hill, probably.
Okay, cool. Right. That's a that's a journey. Will this be like hard to traverse? Is it not like mountainous here, or is it just sort of okay?
This is mostly that same kind of area that I mentioned before, which is just like flat terrain, dune-like terrain with trees sporadic, like spread out over it. You see there's mountains in the distance over here, but this is mostly flat, at least from where you are.
Okay, I'm probably gonna go and make way to that village. I think.
Yeah, what are you looking to find in the village?
I want to be able to try and get a boat. I don't know. I feel like Haven right now is a bit of a lost cause by myself.
Hmm.
I'm not with.
To
For now, at least. I don't know. There's not much I can.
You're thinking about abandoning your stuff and just seeing if you can continue your mission without it.
That's the thing. I don't know if I'll be able to.
How much?
It'd probably
No, keep going.
be pretty hard to sneak in, considering that circumstances from last time.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay. Little baby steps. For now, we'll just go. I just want to see what the village is like.
Hmm.
Get a bit closer. How long would it take to get over there?
It's like 12 kilometers away, so normal walking pace, so probably like 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that, depending on
Okay,
how
cool.
how much time you take to stop.
Yeah, I'll walk at like a legendary place over there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what's up.
Yeah. As you're walking, the sun starts slowly going down once more into the distance. Not yet at night, it's probably like 5 p.m. at this point, but it is. Well, it is not winter yet, so probably it's still. Yeah, you're also around the middle. So, yeah, it's definitely still light. Probably the sun goes down at like 7 or 8 p.m. here. You will see this village in the distance.
On the way, by the way, can I try and look for stuff to cover my face?
Yeah,
And
what are
just
you
any sort of more coverage in general. What would I want? What would I do? I think that I don't know. Is there any really big leaves?
Like the biggest one you would find is maybe like 10 centimeter long. That's probably the max.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the first thing that came in my head? Like, you know, when like Adam and Eve, when he has like the fucking like like clover over his dick. Like that's the first thing that comes to my
Wait,
mind.
no. I have little rags. I have rags, so I'm not. I don't know. I need some more face. The rags are they like? What are they covering? Like, what am I like?
It's
Do I have a shirt?
it's a cloak, so like it's Kane's cloak, so you can basically cover everything with it.
Oh yeah.
It's bigger than like
Oh,
Kane,
okay.
Kane is bigger than you, so you can. It's kind of dry.
I'll try and hide my face in the cloak. But yeah, I'll try and hide my face in the cloak if I can. Or has it got a hood? Is it hooded or not?
Yeah, it has a hood.
Okay, yeah. I'll have a hood. I'll just hood. I'll use my hood.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you can. Oh, yeah.
Is it like like is there like candles lit or torches lit anywhere?
You don't notice yet any of those things in the distance. Since the sun is still shining at this point, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if there is light coming from the city, but presumably they will have torches there. But there's no torches or anything around you as you're.
I was thinking
walking towards
like a so it's not like a blacksmith sort of fire thing with that like a chimney and stuff.
I guess there is a chance that there is some like smoke at this point.
I'll have to go see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get a closer look. Yeah, I think I'll go around these sort of like forests and move over this way.
Yeah, I think even from here you notice that there is like small plumes of smoke coming from somewhere within the city, slowly rising upwards. Not like a big fire, but just like a yeah, something like a blacksmith or something like that.
Do I notice any tridents in this area or any sort of people?
Are you trying to move around stealthily as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, make me a perception and a stealth check. Just to see.
God, this is scary.
That's a pretty good
That
perception.
stuff is not the best.
25. You will notice while you're over here, where your character is standing right now, that a farmer with a cart is like making his way down this path, and with your great perception, you will notice that the the tools that he is holding in his hand, probably used for farming the fields over here. They are made of a similar metal as the trident had. It's very like it's a metal that stands out a lot. It's like green in color a lot of the times. At least the what do you call it? The hilt of it. I mean, I guess not.
No,
It's
it's
not
just
hilt,
like
but
it's just like. Oh god. Wait, they said it over like front forward base, didn't they? Saying that it was like the home front, right?
they said that they had another. Yeah, that they had a place where they called home as well, or where they operated from. You would have read, for example, in the logs were with the general of the Tritons, who is located in this base that they have. However, you did read that that base was half underwater. Um, but yeah,
Okay, so this doesn't look to be that.
unless it's an extension of this, but probably it's not this exact structure. From the notes that you heard about it, at least it doesn't fit the description. However, yeah, that's what you notice. That is like he's holding some tools, like a scythe, for um, probably like removing any of the grasses between his harvest here, and you will see that the hilt of it is made of this similarly green metal.
Okay. That's not good for me at all. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of walking. It's pretty early in the day though, right? So I was like here when I noticed that.
You were like over here where your token is.
Oh hey.
Yeah, like he was walking down this path, probably coming from one of the farms.
Okay.
Okay, can you see your token by the way? Or...
No, yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
I can see it now. Yeah. Can I move over towards over here, just to like?
Yeah. I think with your
Want to try and see?
we will keep your stealth check from before, but you can keep moving around in the forest if you want. With your perception check from before, as you're moving, you will hear more people who are walking down the path, and you will hear two children and what looks to what sounds to be a woman walking past, and they are talking to each other. I think. You hear them having pretty normal conversations. However, they do sound pretty cheery. They mentioned something about a festival later this evening. The child will say, "Mom, can we go tonight? Jimmy said that it's gonna be amazing." The mom will say, "Yeah, I've been looking forward to it as well. It should be good for all of us." It's kind of like the kind of conversation that you hear as you're walking past or sneaking past. I should
A
say.
festival? Okay. Have I noticed any Trident people yet?
No.
Walking past or... Okay. That is very useful. Did they not say anything like they just had festival and can't wait to go tonight? They didn't say anything else.
They said you heard them continue talking about like normal son and mom things. Like maybe they asked about if they can what they can eat this evening, if they can eat the meat from Farmer Joe again, and then the mom said like, oh
Yeah.
no, Farmer Joe doesn't have the right meat right now. We're gonna eat the vegetables from the market again. And the children said, oh. But I heard at the festival they will sell pork there. We haven't had pork in so long. Wait, really? And so on and so on.
Is there any like big places where people are sort of chilling? Like, is there just a lot of people in a certain way? Like, on a certain path, there's a lot of people walking down.
Yeah, you will definitely see more people walking on this path. It seems just from looking at the path, from looking at this path as well, it seems to be mostly used by horses. As you look at like the trails going over it, while you see a pretty like it's a village, so it's not like busy, but it's a pretty continuous like stream of people, maybe one or two every like 5 minutes.
Okay, that's good. I would like to go. I've been such a like. I'm being shitty as fuck right now, but I want to try and like just go over there and try and eavesdrop on things. Maybe I hear people talk about a festival or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just anything useful.
Yeah, make me a nature check as you're like walking around.
Oh my, that's a good roll. Okay.
Yeah, as you're about to exit this part of the forest and like maybe dart towards the other to remain a bit stealthily, you notice something like from the corner of your eye as you're about to start running, that there is like a small flower that just starts growing out of one of the trees to your right. It's a small lily that it just quickly grows out next to you.
Just like instantly. Okay.
Yeah, like definitely not a normal pace for this flower to grow.
Can I try and look at the lily and just try and investigate and look see what it is?
Sure, make me an investigation check.
Ooh, not a good roll.
Looks like a normal lily.
Oh no. Oh no. Everything in my in me is telling me not to touch the lily. Okay, can I go? Oh. Can I just walk past them? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, it looks like a normal lily to me.
Yeah, it looks like a normal. I mean, you saw it grow pretty quickly, so it's not like you think this is a normal occurrence, but the result of it seems to be a normal lily to you.
Hmm. Fuck it, man. I think, I'll make this. Jax is quite a curious person.
Mhm.
I would assume from like the books that he has as a kid. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like there's a thing in him that makes him want to take the stuff in the lily, and like maybe grab the lily or something.
Hmm. Tell me exactly what you do.
So he's just gonna be sort of fascinated by it.
Mhm.
Crouch down, and just sort of like look at it, and then just sort of snatch it, basically.
Yeah, make me a Constitution saving throw.
It's poison. It's poison. Oh, what the fuck? That's good. Why didn't I roll these on the fucking werewolf shit, man? I get it for the lily though.
Yeah, you go to pick the lily, and as your fingers but touch it, you will feel a wave of energy just like flow through your entire body, like starting from the lily, like through your arm, all the way to your other arm, and you will feel um, like it starts channeling through you, and you will feel like you inherently know what to do with it, as you must cast one of your ranger spells, otherwise the energy will remain contained within you and do damage to you.
I have to cast a ranger spell.
Mm-hmm.
Just any ranger spell. I just have to cast one.
Yeah,
Can I just cast speak with animals? I don't.
sure.
Is that like sick? It takes a spell slot, right? Yeah.
No, actually, as you touch the lily and
No.
this energy flows through you, it's kind of like it goes into one arm, and then you kind of like channel it as it flows through you, and you channel it into this spell that you're casting. So like you don't use any of the power within you; you just use any of the like energy that came out of this lily, and you just cast the spell.
Oh, okay. So the lily makes me cast spells. That's pretty okay. I feel like I've just found like a fucking thing in a video game. Like Mario's one-up mushroom.
Yeah, you will hear.
Okay.
How does it? How to environment of man is pleased to comprehend and verbally communicate. So yeah, as soon as you cast the spell, you will hear whispers all around you. Who is he? Who's he? I've never seen him before. What is he doing here? He looks like he's one of us, but he feels different. We must be cautious. Wait, why is he looking? You think he can hear us? What did he do with the flower?
I'm gonna wave. Can I see what is it just like birds or is it just whispers that I can hear?
Mm-hmm. Wait, let me see. I think we'll just use your perception check from before. It's also not too hard to spot as they're looking at you. You will see two squirrels sitting on top of a tree above you, and they're just kind of staring at you. Why is he staring at us? I don't know. What, should we do something? Should we run away?
I'm gonna wave very passively and just say hello.
You will see one of the squirrels waves back to you. Hello? Can you hear us?
I can hear you. I can understand you.
Oh. Well, that's perfect. Well, we didn't want to disturb you. You can go on your way if you want. We were just looking at you. We've never seen you here before, and you feel different.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, this is a new town to me. Do you see any water people walking past here?
Oh yes, every day. You will see that the other squirrel starts like kind of jumping up and down at the sound of the water people. They're great. Don't you think so?
The water people are really great. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know them very much.
Oh, you should get to know them. I think they would like you. You seem similar to them. Like what you did with that lily. I think they can do that. I've seen them do similar things before.
Oh yeah, do you know anything about that lily, by the way? Does it grow here often?
I've seen lilies grow here before, if that's what you're asking. I'm not sure what you mean.
Do some of them grow really, really fast?
Just normally.
Alright, okay. Oh, you wouldn't know, and I doubt you would know, but have you heard of something about a festival?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we heard the people talk about it earlier.
What did they say?
That there's gonna be a festival tonight. Someone was walking through the forest earlier. He was singing something about a girl that he met yesterday and about how he's excited to meet her at the festival. We would go, but I think they wouldn't allow us. Last time, I might have eaten too many of their nuts.
Do you think that allow me to go?
Oh yes, of course. You're a human, right?
Yeah, I'm a human.
Yeah. I don't think you have any. Well, are you gonna eat too many nuts as well?
I'm not too big of a fan of nuts.
You should be fine, I think.
Alright, okay, well thank you. I'll be on my way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, can we see you again? It's a long time since anyone has talked to us.
I don't know if I'll be here a while, but I'll come here sometimes.
We'll be around here. Next time I'll show you around my house. It's 2 trees to the right over there.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I just put a lot of new leaves around it. It looks amazing. I think, at least.
Maybe I could Did you decorate it yet?
Mm-hmm. We started to, but you can help if you want.
I think I'm gonna go to the festival, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, good luck with that.
Thanks.
Maybe I'll see you around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope so.
And I'm gonna start walking away.
Have you cast this spell before?
Yeah, I have them before. I'm pretty sure I have.
And do you think you would know the full like if you cast a spell it says the description with it, right? So do you think Jax has the full description of what a spell does as well? How do you think, like, how like smart is Jax about his spells? Like, does he know exactly what all of his spells do, or is it more like kind of vague?
I mean, I think he would do. Yeah, he's got like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he would.
Okay.
He'll
Yeah.
he'll love a good idea.
So then you would definitely have noticed that the section where it says the knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence. It seems these squirrels were normally you would have maybe talked to other animals before and they were kind of stupid. These squirrels definitely had a very fluent and like almost human-like conversation with you, which you would
I was
find
thinking that, yeah.
weird. Yeah.
That's why I asked if they decorated it, because I didn't think you know, like dumb squirrels would decorate something.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you knew that I wasn't that I just to make sure that I accentuated that, so.
Yeah.
Or that Jax noticed.
So I think I'm gonna go back to them at some point. But I want to try and like go over here and find out when the festival is and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And then if I have enough time, I'll even go back.
Oh, it's up to you.
Like if the festival is for a while and I'm waiting, then yeah, I just want to go over here and just try and eavesdrop.
Yeah, you will see a like pretty continuous stream of people. Are there any people you're interested in, or you're just like trying to hide in the bush and hear any conversation that you can?
I'll try to especially hide if I see tridents. I'm just mainly here and like looking out for like hearing a time, maybe just the keyword of festival, and then like I don't know, maybe the location, but I assume it's just sort of in here somewhere.
Yeah, make me just a general perception check to see like how well you are doing it, like eavesdropping. That's pretty good. You will hear some people talking about random events in town. Some people going to the bakery. Some people talking about the fish that they've caught. And then eventually you will. Are you only looking, or are you only like listening? Are you like hiding in a bush and listening, or are you looking as well?
Yeah, I'm hiding and looking.
Looking as well. Okay.
Actually, I don't know. I think I might mainly just listen.
Okay.
If I hear something like important, maybe I'll move my head. But
Yeah. Then eventually, after a while of hearing, hold on 1 second. I need to plug in my. After a while of hearing, well, all the things that townspeople would talk about, you will hear two people talking about a festival. It seems that one of them is asking the other one questions about it, and things like when is the festival, and what it is about, and what is a festival, and what things are in a festival, and why do people have a festival, all those kind of things. But like they kind of start going, like they're kind of going towards the village, so you just like start hearing their conversation, but it kind of starts ebbing away from you quickly. It seems they are walking pretty fast.
oh no. Will I be able to move forward with them, like at a slow pace, and even be able to catch up?
You will have to leave the bush probably, because you're at this point over here, right? I assume.
I'm here right now.
Are you? Did you say you go all the way over here and you were listening to this one, or you're listening to like this?
I'm
Maybe
just,
I
I'm,
missed
I'm
it.
just listening to this. No, yeah. I'll be like here somewhere.
Yeah. So if you like, they're walking in this direction. So if you want to like follow them, you will have to leave the like bushes.
I don't know if I could really do that. I mean, well, I'm cloaked, right? I'm gonna try and oh no, yeah, I'm gonna try and be as inconspicuous as possible and try and like walk near them.
Mhm. Yeah. Cartmill, make me a perception check. From and make me a stealth check, chat.
Oh damn.
Yeah, Cardinal, you're walking towards the village, asking this person about, well, all this information about the festival, as you notice someone behind you that seems to be looking at the both of you. First off, before you do anything, can you describe to Jax what he sees as you're talking to this woman about the festival? Like, just describe to Jax, or describe to us what you look like.
Like Cartman.
Mm-hmm.
Cartman is a average size gnome, around 100 centimeters, 1 meter, and he has a really big head. But you kind of notice his face is kind of artificial of some sort. But no one knows why. His eyebrows are strong, making his face more characteristic. But anyone who sees Cartmill, the first thing that notices is the really big head on his neck. He's not showing any hostile emotion on his face. He's kind of curious about
Alright.
everything.
What's he wearing? Like, what sort of clothes is he wearing?
He's wearing a leather armor on his chest and uh, a dirty leather shoe with strong. How do you call the bottom of the shoe?
Souls?
Heel?
Oh.
Sole.
Wait, still maybe. I wait. Yeah, soles, right? Bottom of a shoe.
Yeah, hardened soles. And it's really dirty, and you can assume that he walked miles and miles. And he's wearing a really mediocre rope tie kind of thingy. You know, yeah, this medieval full dress, you know, for the men. And it's really dark in colors.
Alright, alright.
Also, Jax, can you make me a history check?
Yes, I can. That's okay for a history roll.
Yeah, you have vaguely heard about gnomes, but you've never seen a gnome before. They're definitely not a common race, especially not anywhere that you have been. Probably, yeah. So you haven't seen him. You haven't seen any of them before, but you have heard of them probably from reading books or. Well, they are known. There is some people who claim that they have occupied, or that there are tribes of them in a mountain, in mountainous areas, but you've never seen any of them before.
Alright, okay. Is he like noticing me? Like, is he looking at me? Is that?
Nah, Cartman is just really interested in the person who is stalking me, and he's really curious about the festivals. So, before he notices Jax, he's gonna say to the person, and how do you catch the apples in the barrel? Like, why people do that?
Are you? How many questions are you gonna ask? I've been answering all day.
Yeah, but how do you catch them?
I've
Like
told
they
you
are
about the fish.
floating on the water.
I've told you about the cows. I've told you about the apples on the trees.
Yes.
Yes, we go under the trees and we catch them in the baskets that we make from the wood that we cut from the trees that grow from the ground. That grow because of the sun
Yes.
that is up there.
Yeah, but you don't answering my question. But how do you catch the apples in the barrel? They are floating, man. I thought to myself, I just grab them with my hand, but you told me that's impossible. But how my hand get wet and so what?
I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, I have no idea what. I'm tired. I've worked all day. Floating apples. Please.
I just heard that the festivals have games. Kind of, I don't know what game mean, but you seem to enjoy them.
Yeah, I might enjoy some of the games.
Hey, who are you? You.
Me?
You.
Is he?
Oh,
is
is
he
it- who is he
looking
talking
at
to?
me?
Jax is talking. Jax is
Oh,
notice the gray-haired one.
sorry.
Really tall.
I'm just gonna wave, with my arm. Yeah.
With your one arm, I assume?
My one arm, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try and make it like I'm trying to like Minecraft villager. You know what I mean? Like fucking. So it doesn't look like I have one arm.
You can earn my greetings after you introduce yourself. Stop waving. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I am I'm Jax. What do you mean, really?
Is that your name? You're not lying.
I am not lying.
Alright. I take your word. I am Cartmail Jump Seeker.
Pleasant to meet you. You were trying to find out things about the festival?
Yes, of course. I just heard that these surface people have so-called festivals that they have fun and making games, and I just don't get it. Like, how do you catch the apple in the barrel?
You
Without
do it with your
grabbing
mouth.
it?
You do it with
It,
your mouth.
it does make a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you were eating an apple, just grabbing it, floating.
Kind of. Pretty much.
It makes a lot of sense now. Thank you. Someone finally gets it. Okay.
But did you find anything out about the festival? Any?
The Dumpy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you.
When
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
does Cartmeal find out anything about the festival? Like a date, starting date, or ending date, or
Yeah,
anything like that?
you would know it's a 1 week festival for the starting of the winter that is coming, and it's starting tonight.
Yeah, I found out that the festival is starting tonight, and its duration is it's 1 week, and that's 7. How do you call day when the sun is disappearing and appearing again? That's a day.
Wait, the sun is disappearing. Wait,
Yeah.
is he talking about a red eclipse?
What do you mean?
No, I'm asking.
Oh.
I'm asking you. Are you talking about an eclipse by that?
No, he just
Oh right.
generally didn't know that what day means.
All right. Well, would you like to go to the festival with me?
I mean, yeah, sure. What was that amulet in your?
He doesn't have the amulet.
You're not-
There's no
I don't
amulet.
have the
Oh,
amulet.
yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm just a cloaked
I'm
boy.
so sorry. I'm so
No,
sorry.
no, it's fine.
I'm so sorry.
No.
It-
You didn't know.
Yeah, sure, man. I'm happy to have company.
Great. Do you
It
know
was
do
Jax.
you know when it starts?
It was Jax. Yeah, it was Jax.
Jax, yes.
Or did you ask?
Did you know when it starts?
Stalls? What stalls?
Yeah, the festival. Did you know when the festival starts?
Yeah, it starts tonight. When the moon appears on the sky and the sun just
Okay.
goes to sleep.
Alright. Oh, wait, okay. Right. I'm gonna take a look at the sun. How far is it down? How close?
Probably like your best guess is like 3 to 4 more hours, something like that, between 3 and 4 hours.
I'm just gonna say, well, it looks like quite a lot of time till the sun set.
Yeah,
Did you have any plans?
I don't like when the sun is on the highest position. The temperatures and the weather is just unbearable.
It's alright. It's not that bad.
You can say that for yourself. I'm right here just sweating.
I don't know how to help you, man. But wait, you're a gnome, right?
Yeah, how did you guess?
Just looked like one.
Why? Say it. Because I'm short? Or is it because I'm my big head?
It's just, listen, I'm just interested in knowing, like where you came about from.
I came from my tribe. They are not doing well. I came from far away, from the Underdark. You know, I was spent my whole life living in the Underdark. So
Oh, so you're not quite used to these conditions then? That's
yeah, that I was referring to, yes. But seems you have a small brain.
I have small brain.
You're not catching up.
Also, Jax, you would have never heard of anything called the Underdark.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Yes.
This Underdark, what is it you're?
It's under, and it's dark.
Where is it? It's it
It's below the surface.
Oh, okay. And did I know about gnomes in the mountains area? Do I know that stuff?
Yeah, so like the only gnomes that you would have heard about is gnomes living in mountains. So yeah.
Okay. Like in the mountains where the gnomes are.
No, I'm a deep gnome. You know, it's a different species.
Oh, okay.
We are not up in the sky. We are down below.
I haven't heard of the Underdark.
Yeah, nice to meet you then.
Nice to meet you too.
Are you a human, like these people?
Yeah, I am.
Why is your hair gray? Are you old?
I'm not that old, no.
And then why this is the reason that your hair is gray? I don't get it. Please explain.
It's it's just grey, man. You know why is the sky blue? You know you ask that same question.
Unacceptable answer. Everything has a reason and everything has a price. So, why is your hair gray? Is it genetics? Or some kind of magic?
Once again, why is the sky blue, good sir? You can't really answer.
Alright, I'm bored. Let's go to the festival.
It's quite a while. Did you not have any plans to do something?
Don't make me laugh.
That's why I was laughing before, man.
Don't make me laugh. I was just I don't have any friends really. I'm just doing the quest I have. The quest is discovering the surface people and their habits, their families, and the surface people in general. You know.
Oh, okay.
I wonder why you don't have any friends. Go on. I can't quite put my finger on it, to be honest.
Yeah. Let's just wait until the festival. Yeah. In that time, I don't know. We can. I would like to be in the distance, not like in the herd of people. I would like to be on the outskirts.
Yeah. Are you like staying in the town, or are you like? Because this is like a pretty open area, so like if you're just standing here, it's kind of like like it's gonna look kind of weird to just stand in the middle of this like grass bird or this like grass terrain.
Let's go to the squirrels.
You said it in character.
No, I'm gonna lead you to him. I'm just gonna start walking.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, as you guys start walking in this direction, you will see a few more people pass along this path. Let's see.
Alright.
But yeah, you can
Um,
start maybe.
yeah, I was gonna go to the squirrels. When we as we were walking down, is he gonna say anything? I'm just sort of walking. Probably.
Uh,
Huh?
I'm looking around.
Alright. When we get to the squirrels, I wanna like try and find another lily. If I could do that.
Make me a perception check.
Both of us.
Not just checks.
Alright.
Yeah, you will see actually a small area with multiple of them. That's just like in the middle of the grass somewhere, like 4 normal lilies or normal looking lilies.
Okay. Can I try and
Phantom asking that, do you need me in
Oh.
D&D?
Does he want to join?
And I told him like spamming him to join.
Yeah.
And he said 3 minutes.
ooh, let's go.
Perfect.
What did you mean, Pyro? By Cartmere doesn't have any friends?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Alright. because it's just to correct that I'm not that asshole
Yeah,
in real life.
no, I know. Don't worry. I was talking about your character.
He doesn't have any friends for real. Are you sure that this is the way to the festival?
Oh, you touched. Are you wait?
Sure, this is the way to the festival.
Wait, one thing first. You touched the lilies. You.
Oh yeah, I want
You're
to try
into
and grab one of the lilies. And I'm gonna have to con save for Jack's though. Yeah, I don't think Jack's noticed that. Like he's gonna have to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Yeah, make me a con save.
Hope. What the fuck are these con rolls? Why are they so good?
Yeah, the same thing happens as you touch the lily. It's kind of like, well, I didn't describe that before actually. What happened to the lily is like they just like kind of go back into the ground after you touch them, and this energy like seeps through you, and you can cast a spell if you want.
Yeah, because speak with animals again. I want my squirrels.
Are you going to the same area?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, you will hear them again in the tree. You're back. You brought a friend.
Yeah, we'll come decorate with you. We have some time till the festival, so.
Who is he? Is he?
He's a friend. He's just, yeah.
You will see the squirrels
I don't
look
think-
kind of suspiciously at the gnome next to you. If you say so.
Carmel.
Roman?
Yes.
No.
I was just thinking
In the
to
meantime,
myself.
well, let's as we're waiting, let's go build a let's go build a squirrel's home. Let's go look at a squirrel's home.
But what's a squirrel?
This is just what you know, the service people do, you know. Squirrel, you'll see.
The squirrel is the surface people.
Well, they're part of the surface people. Come along, you'll see. You'll see. And I'm just gonna get the squirrel to lead me to their home if I can.
Mm-hmm. 1 second.
What? Karen?
Karen building the house with the squirrels.
No, but what did you mean that the squirrels are part of the surface people?
I don't know. It's just funny. This guy has no idea what those people do,
No,
and then this guy's coming over and speaking to squirrels.
don't mislead him.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the squirrels will like come down and it will start. It will actually both of them will jump down and one of them will sit on each of your shoulders, Jax, and they will just kind of point their little paws in the like right direction next to your head. Go that way, a bit to the right, a bit to the left. It should be the next tree over there. Cartmill, all you hear is.
What is that screeching noise?
They're talking to me.
It's some kind of mouse.
It's a squirrel.
I've seen mouse and rats.
Yeah, so have I. I've seen a really big one actually.
So squirrels are not people.
Wait, what?
You
Squirrel-
told me that the squirrels are part of the surface.
No. We're they are on the surface. They're part of the nature.
They are animals, dumbass. I thought to myself that they are not people, they are animals. They are
Yeah,
big
they're
rats.
animals. They don't be so horrible to my squirrel
Did
friends.
you just call us a
Are
big
you
rat?
madman?
Yeah, don't be so rude. Listen, we're gonna. Come on, get yourself together. I'm gonna just like straighten him up and start walking him forward and directing him.
Where are you going? Come, wait for me. I'm not that fast.
Yeah, eventually you will reach a tree that looks a bit bigger than the ones around it, and you will see about 2 meters from the ground there is a hole in the bark, and there's like some small flowers hanging around it, and the squirrels will like hop from your shoulders onto the bark and crawl up into the hole and like look out from it. Come on. You wanna see?
Yeah. Show us.
You need to get up here first,
Is it easy to get up?
if you can climb.
They just go up the tree.
Yeah, they went.
Oh.
They climbed onto the bark.
I can't really climb on the bark like that.
What do you mean? I'm sure you can. Just do like we do and put your hands forward and then just crawl up.
It's not that easy.
Well, how does it look
I'm
from
just
the?
gonna try. I'm gonna
Oh.
try and do it.
Yeah, make me a. I feel like this is more dexterity to like be able to grab onto the right things. I feel like it's less about athletics. So, yeah, make me a dexterity check. Just.
Oh, what the? That's it. Okay.
Yeah, you look at what the squirrels did, and you can basically.
No, I did not just climb a tree like
mimic-
a squirrel.
You can mimic
Oh.
it perfectly. You look exactly like the squirrels as you climb up to the tree quickly, and you.
What the?
I didn't know that. I pass. I can't go up to the tree. I'm not a rat.
This is your perspective of surface people.
Cartman doesn't know
Okay.
what a monkey is, so
Let's. I'm gonna try. How high is this? Like, is it like possible for you to like pick him up on this? Like a big branch or?
I mean, it's like the bark in total is maybe like the hole where the squirrels live is maybe like 3 meters from the ground or like 2.5 meters. So maybe if you jumped really high and you could like grab him and you're holding with like your feet or your hands on, like it's gonna be really hard to pull him up all the way to this
Okay,
point.
right.
Unless you want to just like take him on your back and try to climb it again.
Oh, that would not work. Uh, I can't tell him to try. You're not. You sure you're not coming up here?
Pass.
Um,
That's seems really high. You know, I'm afraid of heights.
that makes sense.
I just watch down here.
All right. Let me know. Do you want to say something to the squirrels?
Uh, tell them that what is they eat?
They eat nuts. I can tell you that for now.
Big nuts, walnuts, small nuts. What?
I don't know. They just sort of get any kind of nut.
I see. What's up with this reddish color?
I would have tried hard to conceal. Actually, it's just don't worry about that.
Ah,
Oh.
they have big ears,
Well, Jax, as
but very small heads.
you are looking into the little hole where the squirrels live, you will see they have almost a humanoid-like structure built here with like a little bed that they built out of like little twigs, and then to the side there's like a little closet where you will see one of the squirrels will open it, and there's just like a few nuts inside the closet that's made of like twigs as well, and like little tiny pieces of wood that they put together. He will close it and then like go to the back, and you will see there's a little even a mirror hanging there, which is probably just a piece of a bigger mirror. As you see, it's not like completely round, it's kind of like a broken off piece. Do you like it?
This is impressive. I do like it. That's really good.
Thank you. We
How
made
did
it
you guys-
ourselves.
Just you two.
Mm-hmm.
My God. Okay. That's. How do you know how to do this? Most squirrels can't do that.
Oh, we are very good at interior design. Thank you. I know most other squirrels that I've seen as well. They can only build like basic huts inside the park. I've seen some of them. They just sleep on a mattress instead of like an actual bed.
That's what I thought they did. I guess.
Hmm?
How are you guys? How are you guys like that? How do you know how to do this stuff?
What do you mean? Well, we're just. I mean, I'm sure your species also have people who are good at interior design. Is it that special to be good at this?
You know, maybe you're right. You've got a good point.
Like, if you want, I can design your house as well if you think I have that much talent.
I mean, if you're willing to travel a far distance, that would be great. I'm sure.
What are you seeing up there?
Um,
I just hear screeches.
they're talking about their interior design. They've got a bed and like a storage for nuts.
Mm-hmm. You want to see our basement? Well, I guess you can't fit in here. You will
You
see
have a
him.
basement.
You will see him open like a small lock that's in the middle of the bark, and he will just like crawl down into it, and he will crawl back up, and he'll hold out a little piece of stone towards you. Here, for you.
A piece of stone. They just have stones collected there.
Well, make me an investigation check as you.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't look like a stone that you've seen before, but maybe it's just a normal stone. Like it's
Alright.
it's black. It's a pitch black stone that they give to you. Here you go. A present for looking at
Thank
our
you.
house.
I appreciate it. Just gonna take the stone, I guess. I will put it in whatever pocket I have. Well, I think it's time for the festival.
I think it's starting soon. I hear music in the distance. They must be setting it up.
Then yeah, okay. I'm gonna say Carmel,
Yeah.
can you help me down?
Just, I can't reach. Okay. Come on. You're heavy.
And while you guys figure all that stuff out, maybe start heading towards the festival. Phantom, are you here?
Yep. Sorry for the delay.
No worries. You find yourself in the place where you woke up the day before. However, as you open your eyes, as you usually come back from your sleep, you find that you are surrounded by bushes and you're like laying down in the middle of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I crawl out of the bushes and look around.
Yeah, you will see that everything that was here, like the camp that you guys made to sleep here, has been removed completely. Like any tracks that were here have been removed, and Jax is not here.
Do I see a note or something saying where he went or where he might be?
Nope.
Then very important question. Did he take my cloak?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna just straight head out of the cave. And do I know? I actually don't remember last session. We agreed on looking for a town, right?
Yeah.
But we didn't say which way we want to go.
Jenks mentioned something from your last memory that he wanted to try getting a better vengeance. What is it called? Vengeance point? What is it called?
I don't know.
Like a point from where you can see things more easily. So probably a higher up point.
Yeah.
You do, as you think about this thing, you do remember that you woke up before this morning. However, it's kind of like you blanked out.
Okay. I guess then I'm just gonna head straight out of the cave and look for a high ground where I can look around and maybe spot a nearby town.
Yeah, you can easily make your way up on this little cliff to without making any climbing checks or anything like that. There's a slope that kind of goes on top of it, and as you make your way on it, you will see a village all the way in the distance, maybe like 10 kilometers away, near the ocean.
This is the closest one I see?
Yes, the other one that you see is Haven. That's the only other one that you see.
Okay. Yeah, then I assume that Jax went there without me for some unknown reason. So I'm gonna try to get to this town and hopefully I find him.
Okay. Yep, you can start heading towards it without any problems, walking. And as you're walking, you notice that the sun starts going down and the day starts turning into night. And eventually, the village will be on the horizon. However, we will cut back first to Jax and Cartwheel, do you want to just tell me what you want to do after you exit the forest and you hear the distant sounds of the festival?
Are you asking that of me?
No, to Jax and Cartwheel. I'll get back to you in a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, just heading towards the loud music. I think so. Right, Kurt?
Yeah. I want to get more insight into this.
Okay. Well, you guys can start heading towards the town. At this point, the night has started to fall. The sun hasn't completely gone under, but you notice that it's kind of dusk at this point, and you will see people hanging up the last little lanterns through the street. In them, small fires are twinkling, and you will see some people playing music in the square in the middle of town, and some people dancing around it.
Tracks.
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing? Are they afraid of something?
The people at the festival, are they afraid?
Why are they jumping and just running around?
They're dancing. They're being all jolly and stuff. We would do these at my town, actually, where I used to live.
Is this a habit?
It happens every now and then.
Part of your culture.
Yeah, it is.
I see. You know dancing?
I'm not the best dancer.
But can you show me a few moves?
Okay. Jax is sort of gonna Jax is gonna try and do some dancing for Thank you.
Make me a performance check to see how well.
This could go really well or really bad.
That's
Ooh.
pretty
Let's
well.
go! What the? Let's go!
He vibing.
Jax brings out the moves, and you will see some pretty.
he does the robot. Do you remember the robot?
Adam, check your DMs.
Oh yeah.
I see. And what are they? Those flying things in the sky.
There's that flying stuff in the sky.
There's
Wait,
birds.
what?
The fireworks.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, is the
because
fire?
because of the soundtrack.
Not yet, but later. Because it's not yet in the middle of the night. But maybe one guy already let one off too early, and you will see what is not a usual firework like we would know it, but you will see kind of just a like swirling of lights that kind of explodes in the air into more light, and you will see like 4 people run angrily towards the place that is that is fireworks that we don't know what has been shot from. So you did see that happen.
Yay!
However, at that point, I will cut back to Kane real quick. Kane, you will arrive basically on this map on the outside here as you start walking towards the town. You will notice, you will notice that there is sound coming from the town itself. and you will see a like swirl of light explode on top of it.
Mhm. Were there any festivals in Eagles Peak?
No.
Or it's a completely new concept? Okay.
Music is not a new concept to you, but festivals are like. So I think you could make an assumption that this is just like bigger music. Like people would have played music on the street, and like maybe you saw like one or two people dancing, but maybe, I don't know. You can choose if that was ever explained to you what dancing is or anything like that.
Yeah, probably not. I just asked because I don't know if I would assume that it's something dangerous or would I know that it's more casual.
Well, so yeah, you do know that what music is, and you know that it is usually used in a casual setting. So probably I think you would assume this to be a casual occurrence.
Yeah, but yeah, I probably assume that it's casual, but I also assume or hear or see or whatever that there are probably many people in the town, like at the same place. So I will go. I mean, my mind will go the dangerous route. Like something dangerous could happen, and if Jax is there, I must find him as soon as possible. So without thinking or anything, I'm just gonna like straight up go this way, like across this field and such. I don't care about crops and whatever they are growing.
Yeah, make me a perception check at disadvantage as you start making your way toward the town. Well, you don't see shit. It's okay.
Now I'm scared.
You can start trampling your way towards the town, going over the crops, pressing them into the ground, destroying some of them, kicking over some barrels with apples in them that kind of roll all over the ground. The town itself is kind of open, there's no real wall around it, so you can just enter the square pretty easily. At that point, well, I think just Jax and Cardinal and Kane, just all three of you make me a perception check to see who sees who first.
I'm getting food right now.
Okay.
It's just a 20 plus 7, so...
Cardinal is really...
normal perception.
Yeah, just
without
normal
any... Nice.
That's really impressive.
Handshake emoji.
What did Jax say for perception?
And this one. Nice.
I think it's plus 7, so he he wins. So he's how do you roll a 1, a 1, and a 2? That's really impressive. I think you guys are just so like confused and shocked by this music, but we'll wait for a little bit until Jax is back first.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Well, you're actually the first one. You're dancing. You're doing the robot with Cardinal. You're looking up the sky. You're seeing the explosions of magic in the sky. You will see people dance around you. The music kind of accelerates and becomes a little bit louder as the night falls a bit more. And then you will see Kane in the distance walking over what must be someone's front lawn where they seem to just have planted some carrots, but Kane just doesn't give a fuck and starts like walking just in a straight line towards you.
I'm gonna get Thingy's attention, and I'm gonna start walking over to Kane and try and get him to stop.
Go. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. 2, 1, 2.
Are we caught up with Kane? Like,
yeah, you can walk towards
Can we
him
do so?
pretty easily.
Alright,
You can walk in his direction.
Yeah, I'm just like, wait, King, stop.
You will see.
What?
You will see the
What?
people that were like dancing nearby, and as they saw Kane coming, you will see them kind of hurry in the other direction, as it looks really intimidating.
I'm gonna like take him and like with my arm and sort of like guide him in the other way, just sort of away from everyone.
So you are already next to me?
Yeah, I'm trying to like
Okay.
like arm over your shoulder, like with you somewhere.
Jax, why did you leave?
I thought you were like recharging or something. I thought it'd be good to get to know the area before you got back, you know?
It's dangerous.
Yeah, it's okay though. I met this guy. Carmel. This is
I
Kane.
imagine-
Kane, this is Carmel.
I imagine Kane just looking around, like not noticing Cartwheel because he's so small.
Cartmill desperately trying to do the robot right now that Jackson.
Do a performance check.
Yeah, give me a performance check, Cartmill, for how well you're. It's. I mean, you're just starting to. You're just starting to learn this new move. You can't be expected to nail it from the first moment that you learn.
Yeah. What was it, Jax?
This is Kane. Oh yeah, Kane just
Oh my god.
well, move his head a bit down to like aiming towards the gnome.
Who is this child?
I'm not a child. You wanna fight? Big man.
Yes. I'm
Alright.
gonna take out my spear.
You don't.
My pick.
I don't think.
No,
you have
no,
this.
no, no, no.
What?
That's Alright, I was gonna try and stop them.
Oh no, no. I was just gonna say, Kane. I don't think, because I think all your possessions were also taken, and I don't think you got them back. So.
Oh, I didn't mean my spear. I meant the trident that I
Oh,
broke
right.
with lightning. Oh.
Sorry.
I like to custom myself the mage armor.
Okay. Well,
No. That's
well, everyone stop right
Stop.
here. It's a spell has been cast. Okay. 1 second. I need to look up some things.
Nice.
Oh no.
Everyone was having fun until Kane appeared.
This is gonna be a good friendship, I assume.
It's time to look at some lore.
Oh no. What
Oh,
have
no.
I done?
Oh no.
They really hate magic.
Yeah, probably.
Mage armor is illegal in this town.
Oh. I should have known.
Who taps into the
But Cartmill is just don't know. It doesn't know.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well. So, Kane, what was your action? Sorry, tell me again.
Well, I didn't really have an action. I
Okay.
just took out my spear.
Yeah, so Cardinal, you cast mage armor on yourself. Jax and Kane, you will see suddenly Cardinal's skin will begin to like kind of crust a little bit, and you will see purple, kind of like purple smoke start like pulsing between the cracks that are appearing within his skin, all over his body and his arms and his face.
You want to do this, big man? Right here, right now.
Let's listen. Let's not do this, Kane. This is meant to be my friends. Listen, Kane,
He's-
you protect.
He's a demon child.
He's.
I give you
he's-
child, oh, you son of a biscuit.
He's a gnome. He's a gnome. He's a gnome. Okay. You know, gnomes. They're like dwarves. They're kind of small. You know. That's
Melina
okay.
was taller when she was 12.
this
You want
this
to
one
insult me more?
this one comes
Yes.
from
Oh,
The
you
underdog.
son of a...
Sorry.
please guys, let's just stop this fight.
Yeah, and as Jack says that I'm gonna put my spear back on my back.
Oh no. Why are you rolling?
He's rolling.
Oh,
Why?
don't worry about it. Keep going.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is oh god. Listen, let's we've made a bit of a
Just tell me one reason
row.
that I'm not demolishing this big...
because he protects me
Small
and he's my
brain
friend
man.
and he doesn't understand. Just look, you know where you're from where you are. You don't understand certain things here. He's like that as well.
He
Yes,
called me a
understand,
literal
sir.
child.
Yes, because he sees something small and human-like and he thinks it's a child.
But I'm not a child, man.
Jax, can
I know you're not a child.
can you make me? What kind of check do you think you would have to make to like? Because you're trying not to stand out with the like red glow around you, right? But I don't
Yeah.
feel like it's a like. I feel like I don't know if it's a stealth check because it's more like you're not like hiding, right? You're more trying to like just appear. Like I feel like it's almost more charisma to like make it so people won't look at you or to like just appear less
Yeah.
significant.
I see. I get that.
Yeah. So do you think like maybe just a flat charisma check or something like that?
So like how I can play it off.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, just make me a
Alright.
flat charisma check.
Well,
Okay. Oh, keep going.
Interesting.
we need to keep it down. Let's we're causing a scene. We should move. You two you'll get along. I'm sure.
This town is dangerous.
You are dangerous.
And that's why we should leave because it's dangerous. Let's go. I'm gonna start like moving them now, like ushering them.
Ah,
Yeah, where are
stop
you?
dragging me. I'm not a child. I can move myself.
I'm gonna let go of the gnome.
You will hear someone screaming loudly in the distance. Come here! Come here! At the great apple in a barrel contest, who can get the most apples out of this barrel?
Oh, this is Michael. This is Michael. This is Michael. I will be right back. I will be right back. Don't worry about me. I will be right. I have a competition to participate in.
I'm gonna look at Kane.
leave.
Shall we? Is anyone looking at us right now?
Make me a perception check. All you notice is Cardinal like grabbing into the bucket, trying to get an apple out, and you will see like someone slap his hand and like point towards his mouth, and then Cardinal nodding his head and then dumping his head in the water and coming back out without any apple in his mouth.
Yeah, the performance check was for the apple grabbing.
Yeah, that's what I assume.
I want to just like watch from a distance, try and keep away from people. Make sure no one's looking at me.
Yeah, you don't notice anyone.
I wanna go to the barrel as well.
Yeah, people. You will see the announcer that is like calling people like, come here," and then he sees you coming and he kind of like goes silent and looks at you.
I'm gonna put my hand in the barrel and take out an apple.
Okay, make me a performance check. Since that is the
Why do I
same.
need a performance check?
That's the same that Cardinal rolled, so I feel like it's only fair that you rolled the same thing. I think 13 is like you go to grab one and then like it kind of slips out of your fingers before like right before you get it out.
You're
Bad
not good
game.
to you.
The man will look at you and say, it's supposed to be with your mouth, but I guess you don't.
I
You
don't have a map.
I'm going now. And he will turn his back towards you and just slowly start like backing up and run towards another part of the square.
Nice.
I am. Oh no! How far are these guys away from me?
Like 100 meters, probably like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Something like that.
I want them to come back. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going with the checks.
Jax, at this point you notice that the moon has gone up about a quarter. It's the moon itself, it's not a completely full moon, it's about like, well, last night was a full moon, so whatever it is after a whatever it would be now, like a 3/4 moon or something like that. But as we discussed last time, you feel like you have more of a control over the situation at this point. So probably you don't have anything to worry about.
I want to begin to leave though. I feel something bad is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Well, how do you get the attention of the other people?
I'm gonna like grab Kane, and say, "Come on, we must go. We gotta go."
I didn't get. I need to practice this.
At this point, nobody is standing around anymore. Just Cardinal alone with the bucket, since everyone else has left the game. Since like Kane has arrived, just Cardinal looking sad towards the bucket, just dumping his head in and not getting any apples continuously.
Come on, let's go. We've
But
we've got our time.
I want the prize.
Well, go. You can stay if you'd like. But if you wanted to come with us, you can come with us.
What?
At this point,
If you want, but I just think that you should stay.
Pyro, are you in the bush?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you will see. Well, you will only recognize Jax. Next to him, you will see a about 2 meter tall robotic creature. Actually, make me a history check real quick.
12.
I think you would have heard stories of both of these creatures that he's talking to, gnomes and Warforged. You haven't met probably any of these, but you have like a pretty general idea of that they exist. Both of these are not very common anywhere that you have been before. But yeah, you see a Warforged and a gnome talking to Jax on the other side of the square. They seem to be arguing about something about apples.
Is Jack still hiding in like the bush? Like
No. They're in the middle of the square. There's dancing going on around them. There's some like magical kind of fireworks going on in the sky right now. It's become night as well, and there's music playing around. It seems the festival in this town has begun, and they're just kind of like, it's not like they're standing out. They're not like standing in the middle of everyone, but they're just standing in a corner of this square, talking to each other.
okay, I'll go up to them. Jax, nice to see you again.
Ritz, you could.
Yeah, hello. Hi. How are you
Where
doing?
have you been?
Where have I? Just around town. I've been here for a couple of weeks now, I'd say. Yeah. It's been kind of wild. Long story. It's a long story.
I
Won't
feel
get
like it
into
is.
it
It's
now.
a long road for me as well.
Yeah. Won't get into it now. You look different. Also, and what are you? Gnome? Warforged? What is it doing?
It's trying to get he wants the apple out of the Listen, Ritz, I want to whisper this to his ear. Do you know anything of a underdog?
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell. What's that supposed to be?
Well, it's supposed to be where he lives. I've not heard of it though.
Where who lives? The gnome?
Mm-hmm.
At this point, the gnome, like, he's putting his head into the barrel, and he just,
Drowning.
yeah, he's like, feet are going up, and he just falls into the barrel, and he's,
Yeah, I put it against the bucket and just kick it over.
all the apples and the water spill out along with the gnome onto the ground.
This is a stupid game. Why do people play this? I don't get it.
It's supposed to be fun, but I guess when you're a meter tall, maybe it isn't.
You're a meter tall. Leave me be.
Then I'm like a meter. Okay. Anyway, yeah, no. I've been around town here. There were some incidents with some people getting sick. I'm not sure if it's got anything to do with the corruption or what it is, but yeah, I've been making sure that everybody here was okay. Been giving prayers to people here locally. Yeah, just spreading the word of Nihasa. It's been a little bit.
Who governs this?
Hmm?
Who governs this? Who's in control there?
Not sure. It's a pretty small town. Probably a mayor. There's a building, couple roads down that's a bit bigger. I haven't really, I've been working out mostly like the docks area because that's where you meet the most people. Been on the beaches a lot. So I don't really know. I haven't really looked around town all that much. I'm just making.
Have you got a place to stay?
Yeah, at the inn nearby. But it's just a room
Makes
for
sense.
one, so I'm definitely not sharing it with that.
No, that wasn't what I was asking. Just a general question. You have to worry about that. We were actually planning on leaving, I think, but
Where you're going?
well, I was hoping me and Kane would go back to some place to stay. Mainly just away from people, they don't appreciate what I have here.
What, your entire split personality I can turn into a frog thing, or?
Yeah, that thing.
Well, I can understand them. If we go north, east, south, where are we going right now? That's north, that's east. If we go east from here, there's a forest. If you really want, I could get you some bedding, and you could sleep over there if you can find a nice area.
Yeah, sure, okay. Thanks.
And I'm gonna talk to the Warforged. Your name is?
RK9, you can call me Kane.
Kane. Do you need bedding?
No,
Do you sleep?
no,
Short and simple. I'm not even gonna ask what that is. No, yeah, I'll grab you some stuff. Forest to the east is pretty clear. Just watch out for bears. usually the local populace goes hunting around here. Mostly a fisherman's town, but they like hunting sometimes. So I just watch out. From what I think, you should be fine though if you stay closer to the town. They lit up most of the roads, and animals don't really wander too close usually.
Do you have any spare weaponry? I shot on supplies being Kane. Sorry to bother.
Sorry, what? Can you repeat that?
Me and Kane, we don't have anything to really fend for ourselves. Do you have any spare weaponry? Is there a place where we can get weaponry?
Around here?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna turn around and look for some guy that I've seen around the place before, whose name I might know or might not know.
Yeah, you would have. You know, there is one like major blacksmith in this town, which is still like not very impressive, but you would know his name is William. You after looking around for a little bit, you would be able to find him around this festival. He is here as well. It's not that big of a town.
Okay. William should be somewhere around here. He's the local blacksmith. I can look for him if you want. What is it that you need exactly? Because it might take some time for it to be made, unless he has already made some.
Well, I don't really have much money. Do you know how much you'd do it for just a dagger?
Absolutely no clue. I've got enough money if you need it.
It might have to be the case, if that's okay.
Jax, I can give you some gold pieces because humans find these materials kind of expensive to have. So I have like a lot.
Do you have a lot
like
of gold?
Yeah. I come from the mines, you know.
That's what the on the Underdark is. Mines.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. You can call it. It's
go
more
look for it.
more of that, but yeah, it's mostly mines.
Okay, I mean, I don't want to have anyone really spend money on me. It's just no dagger when you bought it, Ritz. Do you have one? Do you remember how much it was? I know it must have been a long time ago. I got one when I first started adventuring as well.
It's 2 gold.
Hmm.
If I think you would know the general price of a dagger.
Alright. But yeah, can you introduce me to this guy, Ritz?
Yeah, absolutely no problem, and I'll go look for him.
Yeah, you can find him pretty easily. You see he's dancing with a woman a bit to the east of the square.
Excuse me, William.
Hmm? Yep, that's me.
It's yeah, sorry. Wondering if you have any weapons available that we can buy. It's for a couple friends. They're in need of it pretty quickly.
For sure, all kinds. What is he looking for?
He said a dagger, but I think it's a bit more. What exactly are you looking for, man?
I mean, a dagger will do, but I mean, I'll take more.
Normal dagger
It's just
or
I don't.
fancy one?
Well, how much is a fancy one?
About 20 gold.
I am way too unsure. I think I might have to sell for a normal dagger here.
What? 20 gold.
Normal
I have
daggers.
3.
He will look you up and down. 3 gold.
What are you looking for, man? Just tell me.
I mean, you know, a short sword would be nice.
A short sword? Okay, what else? Keep going.
No, I mean,
I
can't-
need armor.
Armor? Okay. Heavy armor, medium armor, light, chainmail. What do you need?
Armor. I don't know. Actually,
We've just met again, and I already feel like strangling all of you. God.
I don't breathe.
He's got you there, Fritz.
I'm just gonna give like 100 gold to William,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be like, can they grab what they want?
What the Who is this guy? When did you get all this money? This is insane.
Well, it depends for a. Oh, if they want normal stuff, they can grab it. But if they want fancy stuff, it's. I don't know if 100 gold is gonna cut it. As for that.
Normal stuff will be fine.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. As for that thing over there, he'll point towards the robot. I don't think any of my armor will be able to fit him. I would have to have it custom made, I believe.
Alright.
I can
Any
use
idea
that.
how long that would take?
You can use mine.
Yeah, I think that I don't actually wear armor. I just put it on myself,
You absorb it.
yeah, kinda. Let me check.
You absorb armor? You're a fucking...
No, not really, but that's how I
Can
imagine
can
it.
be enhanced with armor. And not only armor with which you have proficiency, but on armor other than a shield, you must incorporate it into your body. Yeah, so like absorb it.
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda. Like I wear it onto myself. Don't
Yeah, if you tell him that, he will say, "Oh, okay, yeah, 100 gold will do. Just grab what you want. Just don't grab any fancy stuff."
Deal. I'll be in your shop for like 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Do you have the key? Or is it open right now? Is there somebody working?
Bobby should be in, probably.
Okay. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. And I'll walk then to the blacksmith.
Yeah, you will see like what do you call it? Like someone who helps around in the shop. You will see like a small boy, about like 14 years old. He's like taking or like picking up a like pretty heavy-looking harness and just trying to like drag it to the other side of the room.
Hey there, buddy. Can I help you?
It's okay. I can do this.
And I'm gonna help him.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm here for these guys. I already paid William.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to go check, he's right at the festival.
No,
But
it's okay.
we're just looking for a few weapons and some armor for the big guy.
Fancy ones or normal?
Normal ones.
Okay.
Paid him 100 gold. Whatever you think is fair. I'll let them grab for what they need.
Yeah. Yeah, basically all of you can get whatever you want with 100 gold. Like any, I mean, unless it's like anything extreme. But like what do you want? Just tell me what you want and I'll add it up from there.
Could I get 2 short swords?
That's 20 gold, I think.
And then I'll just see what Kane's gonna equate to.
I can wear light and medium armor. Don't know what are my options.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Pretty sure that's leather, padded leather.
Height, chain shirt, scale mail, breastplate, half plate is medium. But breastplate and half plate is going to be too expensive. Probably they don't even have it. The best one would be scale mail, which is 50 gold. But that does give disadvantage to stealth. Chain shirt is also 50 gold. That gives 1 less AC and doesn't give disadvantage to stealth. It's also a lot lighter.
Which one is that?
Chain shirt.
Yeah, I see. Well, if Jax doesn't want anything else, I will grab them.
Yep, you can get a chain shirt, which still leaves you guys with 30 gold if you want anything else.
Can I get a short? Wait, actually no. Are you getting anything else, Kane? Do you use a
No.
weapon or have you got that spear thing?
Actually, how does my
Yeah, your spear does
my
attack
mage
with
shield?
disadvantage
Yeah.
now because it's not well made.
Okay. A spear.
Let me look up how much a spear is. Probably, yeah, it's 1 gold. More,
It's how much?
1 gold. Which,
Wow.
For a spear?
Which
Really?
makes sense because it's just a big stick with a small thing in the
Yeah.
end.
Oh yeah, that's true actually. Can I get a short bow then as well?
Sure, probably also not that expensive. Short will be fine, but depending, is there any... Oh, actually, short bow is expensive. 25 gold for a short bow, which will leave you with 4 gold.
Do you need anything else, Kane?
No.
Is the gnome with us? Does he need anything?
Do you need anything, Cardinal?
I was just thought to myself, you can give me a dagger.
Yep.
So I have 2 daggers now.
That's 2 gold, which leaves you with 2 more gold.
Wait, I need to get some arrows actually.
Let's see.
I just thought.
Arrows are 1 gold for 20, so you can get 40 if you want, or just grab 20. You don't have to like keep track of it, but yeah.
Dampi,
Mm-hmm.
does this merchant offers potions?
No, it's just a blacksmith.
Alright. A warlock can't have anything else besides a leather armor and daggers, right? I'm just checking my options.
Yeah, you can look up armor weapon proficiency, and there should be a list of everything that you can. Or I mean, warlock weapon proficiency. Yeah. Anything else you want with the last 2 gold? Otherwise, you can just get it back. Or actually, he will keep it because you said you'll just buy things for 100 gold. So he won't give it back. Yeah. Is that it?
I think so.
Hey. Can you get me a rapier?
Oh,
A short rapier.
that's 25 gold, so you don't have enough for that unless you want to pay for it separately.
Yeah,
Partner.
sure. 25. Here you go.
Yeah, the boy will take it and give you a rapier as well. Anything else? Everyone good?
Yep, I don't need anything.
Okay. Well, the boy will give you everything you can get loaded out. And you can go back outside if you want, or you want to go leave the city. Jax, as you look up, you do notice that the moon will reach its highest point in about an hour from now.
Okay. I'm gonna say, Ritz, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm quite surprised by your generosity, actually.
Yeah, don't think too much of it.
Well,
Just talk about all of this.
I think we need to head. We need to head elsewhere. Are you staying here?
No, I've done everything I needed to. I'll just follow you guys. What are you doing?
Well,
Sleep in the fucking tavern if we're going somewhere.
yeah, you should stay in the tavern. We're going to stay somewhere tonight, so we can meet you in the morning.
Sure. All right. I'll meet you I'll meet you in the town square. How does that sound?
Can we be somewhere outside of the city?
Right. Where do you want me to meet you?
The village? Just maybe
Alright, there's a big house on the east side of town. So it's a standalone barn looking thing. You want to meet up there?
yeah, sure. That sounds
It's the
great.
house closest to the forest. Well, the
I've bet you saw it. Alright, sure. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll leave you then. I'm gonna enjoy the pleasantries and everything. We'll see each other tomorrow.
Alright. Have a great time. I'm just gonna start heading towards away.
Yeah, I'm following him.
So,
Jax, can you make me a charisma check with advantage?
The advantage.
Mm-hmm. For another turn. Okay. Cardmill, are you going with him or are you staying in the town?
well, I'm.
Because you would have slept in the
I have
tavern.
no-
as well, usually.
Yeah, I have no point following them. Unless they ask me to. So I'm gonna stay in the town.
It's really sad. Yeah, you can.
It's for his own good, man. He doesn't.
Okay.
By the way, I haven't found a rapier on the D&D Beyond sheet,
It's literally just called rapier.
Yep.
Yeah.
but I
25
don't find it.
Just type in rapier.
Are you sure?
R.A.
Are you sure you're proficient with it? Because it might not be there if you're not proficient.
What? It's if I just type it in, I know what it's spelled. But when I was browsing without sorting, it doesn't. I just don't get it.
Okay. Well, Ritz and Cartmill can stay in town and stay in their tavern as the what do you call it? The festival continues. Cartmill, are you staying in the festival or are you going to bed early?
Yeah, I'm going to bed early. The drowning accident really drowned the energy of Cartmill.
Which is understandable.
I mean, I rolled a natural one on performance, and I nearly drowned.
Well, yeah. And then Jax and Kane can start heading out of town towards. But Ritz, were you like guiding them, or are you guys just finding a spot for yourself a bit out of town? I can't hear if anyone's talking.
Well, I'm not talking, but you didn't ask me.
No, I didn't ask you. I asked Pyro, are you there?
I think he's thinking.
He's thinking really. Well, do Kieran or do Jax or Kane remember
no.
if Ritz was gonna come with you guys or was he staying in the tavern?
Ritzy was going back to his tavern, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys can start heading out of town as the sound becomes quieter and quieter, and eventually all that is left is the familiar sound of the forest in the night. However, as you are getting a bit farther away from the town, can both of you make me a perception check?
Perception check.
Yeah, Jax, as you're walking to maybe a good place to spend the night, you notice something in the sky. You see a you see something what looks to be a cloud or mist coming straight at you guys.
A mist coming straight at us.
Yeah, like a small cloud of like either like it's like really it's more translucent. It's not like a dark cloud, so it's more like misty like cloud or like fog that's just like heading straight towards the both of you, like a small cloud.
Can I like move out the way? Just like
It's like the size of your body, I guess. So it's not tiny. It's like the size of a human body. So you can make a dexterity check if you want to try to like dodge it. But it's not coming at you with like great speed. It's just like slowly floating towards you.
Okay. Yeah, I'd just like to move out the way of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just a dex check.
Yeah, you can make a dex check if you want.
Ooh, that's not good.
Well, you will like make an attempt to dodge, but then just like kind of maybe like stumble over your feet a little bit, but not fall over completely. However, the cloud will stop before it reaches you guys, and you will see the shape of the cloud itself start kind of like moving and transforming.
Sorry, I
Bless
forgot to
you.
mute.
Bless you.
And turn into a humanoid-like creature, and eventually, as a cloud, like it slowly goes from like cloud shape to humanoid shape, and then eventually the color and texture of the cloud itself will start changing as well. And before you will stand a woman who looks similar to the tritons that you have seen before. However, you do notice specific differences, such as her pointy ears on the side of her head and her skin being more light blue. You also notice that instead of having like fins to the side of her legs, she has fins, or like she has these, well, yeah, fin-like structures between her fingers.
Okay.
She will kind of like materialize before you and say, "Halt, traveler."
I'm just gonna stand still, trying to conceal my face as much as possible.
I already know of what you try to hide. Your attempts to do so haven't been very well, to say so myself. I am not here to harm you, if that is what you fear. I, however, do wish to know what you are doing here and where you came from.
I need to find my friends.
Dampi,
Mm-hmm.
sorry to interrupt, but I think your stream is frozen again.
Oh, really?
I mean, if you are not looking at us, it's
I
fine, but
think I just forgot to move the... But thanks for remembering. For reminding. So. There we go. What is the last thing you said? Sorry. Jax.
I'm
that you're
in
looking.
search for my friends. Yeah.
Why do you think they would be here? She will look into your eyes.
It was my only lead. I wanted to check the ship log, see when they could leave. Could have left. Maybe that would have given me a lead.
I have seen the things you have done here. I do not think you mean to threaten this place. However, that thing inside you, it does not mean us good.
It's a challenge. I'd agree.
I fear, I feel its disgust oozing out of you. I I came here to see what kind of person you are. Since there are some among my kind who would take more drastic actions, I thought I would hear you out first.
Um, yeah, I thought that some of your kind wasn't entirely flexible.
It's to say the least.
Though I think it's very understandable as to why.
Well, one must try to. One must never seek vengeance if peaceful agreements can be made.
I agree. That's peace is always the better outcome.
Where did you say you came from?
I'm from another island.
Hmm.
Well, the main island.
I mean, after after that, there is no other
Uh,
place that you have called home. She will look straight into your eyes again.
I had a lake that I would sit by.
A lake in near a mountain.
I can't really remember. It could have been.
Hmm.
I would try and avoid the mountainous areas. I'm not really not really the best, conditions for me.
The creature that is with you, it is surprisingly similar to you.
You mean Kane?
Hmm.
Similar in what way? I mean, we both have two legs.
Nice.
That is not of what I speak. The the magic that flows through it, it seems to have consumed it in the same way that it did you. Although similar to you as well, it seems the creature has resisted. You, Warforged,
Yes.
can you understand the things I speak of?
Yes.
Your kind, it does not usually. I do not know if I should explain these things to you. If you see others of your kind, be wary, for they are not like you. She will rest a hand on your shoulder, on your harness that surrounds you. However,
You
do not forget the one that brought you here. She never meant harm for any of you.
Who?
Oh?
Yeah, that's what I asked.
No, I said Hope.
Yeah, okay.
What were you gonna say? Red-eyed one.
You've known of his kind before?
A long
You
time
know
ago.
others like him?
There are not many like him left. Most of his kind have. Most of his kind aren't as lucky as he is. I do not think it wise to reveal much more, for I am afraid it might consume him.
If it's for his benefit, then I understand. But how old? Like, are these creatures old?
As old as the sea itself, some might say. For his specific age, however, I cannot say. But their kind has always been here, at least for as long as I remember.
They need a password. Does that change depending on each robot or each warforged?
It seems that your comrade's past is still entangled with its present. It remembers parts of its former self and assumes the rules of the world remain the same.
Interesting.
Well, I shall come to the reason I came to seek you. I came out. I came out to seek you. I came to seek you out.
Yeah.
This town, as I said, I am not the only one who wishes to protect it. However, we might be able to use your help. I have heard you speak of others like me. Have you encountered them?
I mean, you seem similar to the ones in Haven, but you're also kind of different.
I am a sea elf. That is at least what humans choose to call us. Tritons are not
What?
similar to us, at least not in. Well, Tritons are as similar to us as humans are to elves, really.
I see. There must be a lot of you remaining. I haven't heard or seen any of your kind in a while.
We try not to be in the open too much. However, she will look in your eyes once more, kind of studying them carefully. Make me a charisma check to see how, like. I mean, you haven't told many lies, so she feels pretty comfortable around you. There's something has happened. yesterday. And while I could keep in the tempers of my kind for a long time, it seems the Triton have sought us out. And I am afraid that my kind's retaliation would follow. However,
You mean the
Mhm.
those the towns that they have? They were originally yours.
all of these towns were originally ours in one way or another. However, that is not the important. It is one of our people got, or one of my people got murdered by one of these tritons. You see, there
Were
was
they important to you?
all of my kind are important to each other in some way or another. We have spent many centuries together.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
It is a part of life. However, what I fear for most is the fate of the town you spoke of, Haven. I do not care for the tritons that murdered my kind. However, your kind, as she will point towards you, Jax, they might need your help.
They my kind.
The people, the humans who remain in Haven.
They are. There's a lot of them imprisoned and working as fishermen. I saw that. They I thought they could have been keeping slaves.
Hmm.
Well, I know for a fact they have been.
Well, I'm afraid that because of recent events, my brothers and sisters, those who are less temperate than me, wish to destroy Haven and all those within it for the actions of the Triton. I do not blame our kind for not seeing the value of human life. I too sometimes question its importance, especially after seeing things like you. No offense.
That's really flattering.
However, I do know your courage, and I have heard of the heart that is within you. The nature, it speaks to me. I know that you can save them. It is but a choice. I do not know if you care for these humans, but
By
I
my
felt like I owed your kind a at least an option of savior.
just me. They're a whole army. I don't have many people that would fight for that.
I'm sure the distraction that those of well, that my brothers and sisters would create would be sufficient. And I'm sure your friend can help as well. She will look towards the Warforged if he wishes to.
He tends to listen. I'll see what I can do.
There is no. Do not feel bad if you do not wish to save these people. As I said, their life is but a blink in the endless sea of eternity. But then again, so is yours. If you save them, do it for your own kind, not for me.
I will. I'll try. I'll see what I can do, but I don't. You're gonna have to promise me that that distraction will be good enough.
Well, if you will not go, then I promise you one thing. The town of Haven will be ash and bones by the fall of the day after.
Very well. I see. How are you planning to distract them? Are you starting a fight?
I myself do not plan to partake in the violence. I have seen enough in my life. My brothers and sisters will most likely charge the city head on. I do not think they fear the Tritons. Our powers are greater than theirs, at least. Usually, we are not snuck up on. She will kind of look to the ground, clearly sad about the murder of a brother or sister of hers. The distraction will be their violence. The distraction will be their revenge. I cannot promise what they will or will not do, nor can I promise that they will not immediately kill all your kind by accident, but I feel like I should give you the option to try at least.
I will try. I gave someone my word that I would get someone out of there, so and there's no need for such a place to be ruined.
Well then, I'm sorry if this was I do not usually speak to your kind this way, but she will look to the ground kind of puzzled, with a puzzled look in her eyes. I hope that my decision was the right one. And she will slowly start materializing or dematerializing back into the mist she was.
Alright. We'll continue walking to where we're camping and staying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can actually make me a Constitution saving throw as the moon reaches its highest point. Yeah, you're fine.
Cons is good today.
You feel like you have a pretty good control over yourself. The moon is still pretty full at this point, but it is not a completely full moon. So you can keep yourself together, and unless there's anything else you want to do, you can have a good night's sleep.
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
I'm gonna put on my armor before going to sleep. Or whatever I do.
Or like, what is it called? What is it called? Absorb it? Tell me what it looks like as you absorb this armor into yourself.
I actually didn't think about that. Like, kind of like welding it onto my body, like taking it apart and putting it on different parts of my body. And I don't know how it stays there, it just happens.
Yeah, I think what happens is like the blue liquid that represents your blood. I think it just kind of like like as soon as you weld the things in it, you will see the the liquid that makes you will just kind of like start forming around it, almost similar to like something that would weld actually. Like it will kind of light up around it, and then eventually it will just like sink into your skin and become part of your armor. Then you can do that for like all the different pieces, which you would know where to put and like what to protect the most, and it will just kind of like fall into it, and yeah, raise your armor.
Yeah.
Yep, and for the entire party, can uh, the night can continue, and the morning can come. It's a slight rain in the morning as all of you wake up. Cartmill and Ritz, you will hear a soft rain coming from the outside. You will hear some footsteps outside still from people who are probably running around what used to be the festival still. Um, Jax and Kane, both of you will hear the sound of birds flying around in the morning as you two hear the soft rain on top of the leaves. And yeah, a slight sun appearing between the clouds. Is there anyone who needs to go? Because otherwise I would like to go a little bit longer, if that's okay.
I
Yeah,
have to
fine.
go soon. Soon. Like 10-ish minutes, probably 10-ish, 15.
Okay.
Depends on how long. Like what we still want to do.
Yeah, I just wanted to figure out what kind of the direction was for next week. So I kind of wanted to. We can skip out the part of getting a few guys. I think you said, Riz, that you were going. Like you guys were meeting outside of town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we
meeting
need
on
to
the
talk.
edge of town. And I
Yeah.
was just gonna follow them, like whatever they decided they wanted to do, I was just gonna follow them.
What about you, Cardinal? What was your like, reason of? Are you following Ritz out of town or?
Cartmill thinks that this Ritz guy is suspicious, so and kind of interesting. So he gonna follows Ritz and see what's he up to.
Yeah. Well.
Doesn't trust.
Guys, just
He
helping
doesn't
people out.
trust him.
Hmm?
Hmm?
Well, eventually you can. Well, first all three of you, and then eventually you will see Cartmill running towards the party as well. All four of you can kind of meet up, and yeah, I think what's happening is Jax and Kane are preparing to make camp as Rid starts walking towards them. And you guys can kind of discuss the plans of where to go from here.
It's as I said before, it's been a while.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I said yesterday, wherever you guys are going, I'll follow with you guys. Got nothing left to do here, so.
Very well. We got approached by something. She wants us to save some captured humans and humans in general from the town called Haven. Just quite close from here. Just basically east.
Some captured humans will. What for?
The whole. I spoke to a sea elf. I know you're an elf. Maybe you know more about them, but I spoke to one of them, and she said that they're setting up some sort of attack on the tridents that rule there, and so they'll distract it for us as we go in and hopefully save the people that are captured. They're treating them in terrible conditions, and they predict the town will be ashes and rubble and bones if we don't really help.
Okay. That seems I honestly don't know what they are or who they are, but sure, I'll if it's just to help some people out, I'll join no matter what.
I'm hoping we won't hurt anyone. Personally, I just want to get the humans out and make sure that people are safe.
At
Where
this
have you
point,
been?
you will see a cardinal coming around the corner as well,
Oh,
walking towards you guys.
Hey, what's up?
Why is the child here?
he's here, you know. Yeah, and he's not a child, Kane. He's a gnome.
Thank you very much. Finally someone gets it.
Well, did you just hear any of that?
Yeah, you would have probably heard, as you were trying to follow them, cardinal. So probably you heard what was going on, and it just kind of like appeared from behind the tree where you were listening to them.
Yeah. Oh, we're rescuing humans.
Well, you've heard too much, which is enough. I mean, yeah. Since you know, do you wanna help?
Yeah, it sounds exciting. Yeah, I'll join. I have nothing to do besides exploring.
I'm. Jack's just gonna look at Ritz and shrug and say, "Well, having more people is always beneficial."
I agree.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, and I think
Let's
oh, yeah.
just get going.
I think you guys can start heading then towards Haven or whatever your plan is to make this happen. You would have heard that, well, yeah, that it would happen. I don't. Well, she would have said when. Probably. Well, probably the day after today. So tomorrow, in game time, they would attack Haven. So you have 1 day to prepare. If you want, but then we'll see how that goes next week. And I think that's where we're gonna end for today.
Cool,
Big fight.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the session with kind of everyone coming back together. A lot of new, or like not new character, but one new character, and then Ritz, who has been gone for a long time. Kind of a lot of RP, but I enjoyed it, at least to see you guys talk about all the things that happened to you and stuff. So yeah.
Sorry if I was like super slow today.
No, I didn't think so at all. I enjoyed the RP with everyone. So.
Cool. I like the squirrels. Squirrels are cool, bro. They're my friends, man. Sick.
Squirrel RP, as they call it.
Yeah, man. Screw that.
Yeah. Well, next week will for sure be a lot. Well, definitely a lot more action if you decide to go towards the town. Still, I do want to say it's definitely I feel like you should only do it if you feel like you want to do it in character. It's not like this is. The elf said as well. Like it's only if you care about it that she told you, but it's not something that you will need to feel.
You would
obliged
also
to do,
probably
so.
get information on where Mato and Ritz are. Mato and Mishu are as well.
Well, you would be able
If
to
he-
get the logbook back probably.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and all of his things back as well.
No, I think I'll end the stream. I don't think anyone is watching, but goodbye if anyone ever watched this. In 10 years, I swear, I will have 100 viewers and then someone is gonna watch this VOD back.
Yay.
This is my goal.